Hey everyone, welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 on the Elm Creek map. It seems like we have nearly finished our crop growth of this year. Let's just go check the fields. Actually, I can just look at the map. It's a lot easier. I'm not sure. Oh, there you go. I don't know what crop that is. Was it barley? The barley is ready to harvest, so we're gonna go do that today. We're also gonna move some of these lettuces out the way. Let me just double check the water in them as well. Ooh, not good. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to add water to those. As you can see, I finished the contract and now have £43,000, which is great because I really want to get the grain mill sorted so that we can progress a bit faster. So all of this is just going to be not sped up, but is going to be edited so that you won't have to see any unnecessary things, such as, you know, harvesting you've already seen. Things like that, you know, feeding the chickens. I will go and top up the water and might not necessarily show you that, but it is happening in the background. And so without further ado, I will get cracking on harvesting the barley field. I believe that the chickens will need it. Yep. So we will get cracking and I will be back when there's an update for you all. I have to say that I'm definitely finding that we're going to have to change the layout of this a bit because some of these corners are really tight and oh my gosh, and I really don't want to wreck it. As you can see there, I've already kind of wrecked some of the fields this month or this year, so I really don't want that happening. I'm going to have to get a road down to the field that we're going to. I think it's field 51, or I'm just gonna have to use the road a lot more because there's just no other way to access it other than this. Maybe I can put I don't own this land. This is why I don't know if I added it into the previous episode, but I was talking about, like, for example, this kind of area. It's on the map, but it is not registered as my farmland and you can't buy it, which is fine, but when in terms of access, it is quite frustrating and annoying. However, maybe we can put access like across here, out, and then back in, because if push comes to shove, we can always just use the road to get to this access point anyway. Anyways, I'm going to set this off on a worker and then I'm going to go and get more water for the greenhouses. So I will be back in a bit. I've just decided to move the trailer from the chicken coop because the harvester is now full and is going to be the thing that's feeding the chickens barley instead of the sorghum that we had left, just because sorghum is more expensive to sell. So we're just going to put that back and then just use the barley, because that barley field was in fact going to be used for the chickens, I believe. Just wondering now, oh, is it the sorghum field? Oh no, I think it was the sorghum field, but we are going to use some of the barley to feed the chickens. Okay, so I'm going to collect the remains of the sorghum, which I think is about 2,000, just under, I think. We literally have barely anything left. Oh, no, sorry, my bad. It was, just kind of spat it out. That's fine. We're going to fill up the chicken coop as much as possible with this, and then we're going to use the new barley to put some in as well. However, I'm not quite sure when sorghum is harvested. Oh, in 2 months. We should be okay until then, I think. I was just in the middle of getting the water, so that's why the water tank is just randomly placed in the middle. Then while that's tipping, I'll bring over the harvester so that it can just top it up. So as you can see, the workers completed their task, so I'm just gonna bring back the combine and empty the contents into the silo, put the combine back, and then I'm gonna set the worker to either plough or cultivate the field in preparation for next year. And then I will go and have a look for some collectibles. Okay, so I'll hold my hands up that I've never noticed this before. Oh my gosh, how did I not notice that? Well, that's one collectible for the episode, and now on to find the next one. Okay, so apparently, if you have a look, there's a toy here that actually appears to be invisible. Which, I don't know if that's like the Easter egg of the game, or what, but what? Can I not squat? Interesting. So that's the two. Okay, never mind. There's 3 that we've got today, which I know is more than usual, so I will not be collecting one in the next episode. I'll only collect one is what I mean, instead of 2. But yeah, that takes our total up to 64 out of 100. Which, you know, is good, I think, because if you think about it, that means that there's still 36 to find. So that gives us the possibility of 18 more episodes, even though I doubt it'll be that long, but we'll see. So yeah, back to farming, I guess. So I just realised that this is actually only 50% fertilised, which is a little bit of a problem because then we won't get as much yield as we thought we would. So if we have a look, oh thank god it's only this one, and this is the sorghum for the chickens. However, when was that put in? Damn it. Yeah, I can't go on there now, otherwise it's gonna wreck it. Ah, that's so annoying. But anyways, this field's done. But we still have stones on it, so we are going to have to eventually get a stone picker to get all of these up. But thankfully this doesn't need lime, and I'm hoping the rest don't need lime, because then we can replant or prepare to replant without worrying about the lime situation until after we can afford a lime spreader. We are going to buy one of those this year, and look what I did. Look what I did. It's so annoying. I'm wondering, over time I should probably drop this side of the trees because I kind of want a clearer space around my fields, and I think that it still gives enough coverage. So the most expensive is in September. We could start now. Yeah, that's a shout. Because some of these really make it frustrating for me to drive through in terms of like getting to my fields and stuff. So I think that is what we're going to start doing. And I know it's not very good for the forest and all that, but needs must. To be honest, I think that looks better as well. Obviously some of them will stay up, but this side is coming down. Where are you? This one. And considering that we will eventually be planting another forest, I don't think this is going to be an ongoing issue of deforestation. It will be resolved. Next will be this side. This bit's clear already. There's only a few trees that we need to take. Because this is going to be the more agricultural section of the farm. So it does actually need some space. Whereas the other place where the cows will have more like natural elements of it. There you go. That's a bit better. So now I'm going to clean all this up and then I'll get back to you when this is done. So now the field's all done and looking very good. I can just leave it at that unless it does actually need lime now. Although I'm not sure when. Yeah, perfect. Sorted. So I can take this back and then continue chopping down trees. And then I'm just going to check for some contracts and see if there are any. And if there's not, I will skip to the next month. I'm only going to start doing contracts that are going to be fields that I'm going to purchase in the future, just so I can get some good rapport with the people who own them now, the farmers who own them, so that when I do need to buy them, they'll be more than happy to give them to me. So yeah, I will be back if I have a contract, or I will be back in the next month. I've decided to move on to July because there was no contracts for me to do, but rest assured there is quite a few that's come through now. Okie dokie. Once again, we're going to set a worker off on the field. Also, I had some people help me out with piling the wood or the trees into a massive pile, and I did start cutting it up and putting it on the truck. However, because the price is not good until September, we have 2 more months where it just has to stay there on the yard, and I think it'll be fine just there anyway. Okay, so let's get started. I will set the worker off and then I will sort the chickens out as usual, and then I think I will actually make a start on the contracts just to be able to get both of them done in one day. I have decided to try and do as many contracts as possible today because there are a few that caught my eye. So the first one is field 56, is very close to us. It could become one of our fields in the future. The second one is field 72, which is here, which could become one of our fields in the future, especially if these two are. I'd rather have all of this other than the split of the train track, because I will eventually be having field 71 for the grass for the cows, and we might need a bigger field to plant some crop in to get the straw for the cows, so we shall see. However, field 56 is obviously a good one to have as well. But then I saw field 54, which is barley as well, which is there, which is definitely going to be one of our fields, and field 57, which is the massive one. So unsure about the 57 one, that's if we have time, but if we don't, then that doesn't really matter. But I want to do 56, 54, 72, and then 57 if there's time. Otherwise, the worker that's currently doing my fields will carry on his jobs, and I know that's a bit strange having someone else do your fields while you do someone else's fields, but I hope that things work out about right. So I'm going to set the worker off onto the next field, and then I will make a start on these contracts. I just finished this contract, so that is one field more or less cultivated. But anyways, I'm just gonna hand all this stuff back now and move on to the next contract that we're gonna do, which is oh no, is it gone? No, wait, is this one? This one. The other one's gone. The other cultivating one. So I guess I'll probably go with the higher amount just in case that one disappears too. Although it's a massive field. I don't remember how big the other field was that I did. I think it was this one. And this is so much bigger. I think it'll be worth it though, maybe. We hope. Here's to hoping. Where's the other one gone then? Oh well. Yeah, so I'll be back once I get cracking on that one. It seems like on this contract I get to try out a New Holland harvester, which I don't think I have before, so this is going to be interesting. I think this is the next one up from the harvester that I've got now. So I think that this might be one that we get if it's good, but if not, we'll be having a look at the next one up, which is a John Deere one like the one we have now. I think I'm just going to go straight across because this is the field I just cultivated, so I can confirm that there is actually nothing in there. Ooh, the top folds out a bit different. Interesting. What's that, a camera? Should I change? Ooh. My bad. I did not mean to press that button, I meant to press this button. So does it show? Oh, you can see in it. But it doesn't show anything on here, does it? Interesting though. Fair enough. So the first lot's being poured in. I'm hoping that it doesn't take up much of the trailer so that we can carry on harvesting it without having to go to deposit it quite just yet. So it's looking good. I don't really remember how much was in the combine. Maybe 9,300? Yeah, 47%. That's really not that bad. So we'll get back to harvesting. So it'll take about 2 runs each time, which is not too bad, because that means like 3.5 rows possibly, which is quite bad actually. This is going to take a good long while, and I see why they'll pay me 8,000. But yeah, it'll take some time, so I will be back when the trailer is full. So we just made our way up here, and now we're just tipping it out in what I'm hoping is the right place, because I did go around and check, because that exclamation mark does not seem to be here, but apparently it is, so that's good. So we shall carry on, and I will be back once it's done. We are just literally on the finishing strip of this field. It's taken a good few trailerfuls, but hopefully it's worth it for the money and for the amount of barley that we have. But we'll see. We'll see how much we can get. Very proud of myself. I did not waste one bit of barley. I think it's barley. Yeah. I think so. I've forgotten at this point. But we're now going to transport this back to where we need to sell it, and we'll see how much we have left once that's done. We've made it up to the selling point, so let's see how much of this we can actually keep. I have a feeling it'll be quite a good amount, but we'll see. Got my finger ready to stop it whenever need be. And there we have it. So we have 8,541 litres to keep. That is a bargain. That will feed the chickens. I don't actually know if I've fed them. Very impressed by this contract. Look how much money we get we get to save on food for the chickens eventually. That's why I do these contracts for times like this, where you can get literally about 2 months worth of barley for literally nothing, for just doing a bit of work on a field, as well as money. Win-win. Anyways, I'm gonna take this back to the farm and put it in the silo and then complete the contract, and I'll see you then. So now there's no more contracts that I want to do. I've already done 2, as you can see, with the £56,974 that we have, and I also cultivated this field, so it's all done and ready for next time. I haven't done that one because we're going to be putting a grain mill on there soon, so I'm more than happy now to move on to the next day. Or next month, should I say. So I will see you then. Ooh, our money's gone down, isn't it? But I think that this means that our sorghum is done. It is sorghum, isn't it? Yeah. So we're gonna go harvest that and see what else we can do. I believe that the wood should be ready soon. In September. It doesn't fluctuate that much, so I might just sell it. And in terms of the eggs, are still February, and the eggs are still November, which is perfect. Let's see how much we can get from things. Just move these out the way. Okay, and then we need to go and feed the chickens as well. So we're just going to grab our tractor. Actually, what we'll do is we'll send a worker off so we can do some bits and bobs. It's getting a bit messy around here and I'm not enjoying it. So I really can't wait for the machine shed to be put in. Just put a line down here so that the worker won't be hitting these trees and then not being able to get all of the sorghum. I might do the same with the next one as well, so I might just keep going. Then I don't think there's any... Oh, there are some street posts, light posts up there, so we'll just send him off anyway. And then we'll go sort the chickens out. Oh my god, I just had a look for some contracts, and for £42,000 if we harvest field 70, which to be fair is a big beefy field, we can earn 40,000. I think I'm gonna do it. Once I've helped out the worker with these fields, I think I am gonna do it. That is insane. And that will just get us our green mill straight off the bat. That is crazy. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing that. We can get our grain mill. We can start getting things done then. Maybe we can even afford a field this year as well then, because we don't have to then save for the grain mill when we've already got it, you know. So that's very promising. So I'll be back once I'm done with the beefy contract. So I've just accepted this contract, and look at how massive this piece of equipment is. Super excited to try it out though, but I know that this is going to be a very tedious and time consuming task, just by the sheer, well, size of this thing. So yeah, probably going to take me all day. I'll be popping back and forth because the worker is still doing the harvesting on the farm, so every time they need me to take the load from the harvester, then I will go back and do that at the same time. But for now, this is my priority, and I'm very excited to progress on this. So when it's done, I will see you and we can collect the money together, and also see how much we earn from the sale of the extra potatoes as well. So we just finished the contract on field 70. I have to go back and collect the rest of it though, so that I can sell it. We did earn an extra £2,700 after the contract was finished, so on the potatoes, and now we'll just go back and sell the rest. I'm quite surprised because I thought that we would need to harvest a bit more to finish the contract, so that kind of took me by surprise then, which is why I didn't capture the price when it was on the screen. Here is the last load of potatoes, almost 80% that we get to keep. That's amazing. However, it's no longer showing on the map. So I'm just wondering whether there's a better place to sell the potatoes. Also, where are the potatoes? Oh, there they are. Goldcrest Valley. And the next one is the fast food restaurant, so we'll just sell it there. It's not anything, it's just a plus at this point. And here we are, last pit stop. Oh, fair play. I think that's an amazing income to finish with. I'm just gonna accept the contract and let's see how much we have in total. 108,000. Oh my goodness. That means that we can finally get the grain mill, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sleep first though, so we have some light to place it and sort this area out. I'm so excited. So I'll see you in the morning. Good morning everyone, welcome to September. It is time, I'm so excited. So let's get the thing up, and I think I want to turn all of this into I guess it's asphalt, as long as that's how you say it. So here we go. a bit of a weird shape, really. But I suppose I'm gonna revamp all of this anyway. So I think that a lot of this is gonna actually end up as asphalt. I don't know how you say it. So I'll just leave it like that for a minute. And then finally, we can get ourselves, I don't even know which one it is, sugar mill, grain mill. And there she is. Right, I have to double check where things go in and things come out. So I think maybe, hang on, has that got a fence? Ah, that's where the thingy-mabob is. Maybe like that then? Give some space in the front. And some space in the back. However, if I put it this way, how much room is left? Oh, it's still a fair amount. I think putting it this way is the right thing to do. So expensive though. Yeah. Unsure a minute. Or we can hide it like this. No, I like the front way. It has been decided. It's gonna be like this. There we have it. A brand new shiny grain mill. And to finish off, let's go and put some grain in there. I just need to double check about the... So the chickens need about 5,500 a month. 5,500 a month, so every 2 months they have 11,000. So I think what we'll do for a minute is we will put the wheat and the oat into the grain mill and see what happens, because I am not sure if you need... I am absolutely butchering this reversing thing. I'm not sure if you need all of them or you can just make it work with 1 or 2 different grains. Either way, we will find out. Oh my goodness. So for the time being, we're gonna just be putting wheat and oat in there, in the grain mill, so that we can use the rest for the chickens. Because I don't know how much those guys are gonna be eating. So this way we can just be on the safe side. Ooh. Just go check. Oh, I see. We'll smooth that out. I didn't even notice. Well, that's tipping. We can actually smooth that. I think that looks okay. And then, where does it come out? Oh, no active production. So this is a production now. So we could have so if we activate that, so how do we know? So we can have different things, and the highest is in December, so if we just keep it going. Ooh. We also need to plant wheat and oat today. I think it's oat. No, it's wheat and barley, I think. Oh well, we'll see in a sec. We'll do that in the next episode. I'll be ending it here in a moment once I have put... Oh, there's still some wheat left. So if we turn on oat as well. So that is the last of the oats. That I can put it in anyway for now. Really not that much in here, but I'm kind of glad that we don't have to put all of them in for it to work. I just want to know where they come out to. Do they come out by here or around the back? Maybe here then. It kind of looks like. I'm excited to see what it looks like. However, I am going to leave it here for today. It's been a very productive episode. We've gone through like 3 or 4 months. We bought a grain mill. We had a big income. But now we're in the time of planting again, and also the time of selling the lettuce and eggs, which means that there'll be even more of an income, and maybe we can even buy a field or buy some new machinery that we need. But yeah, it's an exciting time. So in that case, I will see you all in the next episode, which will be soon, and thanks again for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you soon. Bye everyone.